Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 17 of Let's Play Imperator Rome as Epirus, where we're currently waiting only just over a year now for a war against Lyctus, where we're going to annex the entirety of Crete and annexed the entirety of what's it called over here? Rhodes. So we've got claims on every part of Rhodes now, and we've got claims on everything else. So this should end pretty well for us, and we're not going to support the arts. That can get fucked. Scorned families. There's two out of the amount of families we've got. Only 2 scorned families is pretty fucking good. So I'm just gonna ignore that. I would love to put my legitimacy up, but why not? So how old's my primary heir? He's 11 years old, and he's apparently dying. I don't have the money to tell him to seek a treatment, though, unfortunately. So unfortunately, he might die. That's just a problem we'll have to take. Second, we can if we get the blessings of Hermes. That'll obviously, you know, make life a little bit easier. So we'll actually have some income then. But what I am looking forward to is the war against Lyctus. It's going to be good. We've got some religious advances. Good. Probably gonna need. Actually, do you have any tribes? You do. You have 2. Oh, you have, okay, there's 2, 4, 7. You have 7. Minister of Excellence. I will take the extra money, thanks. Put it obviously into the economy. Not that it's helping. Oh no, it did. It helped. Well, good for us. So we need 200 points. So it's going to be a while until we're probably going to be at war before we can do this next thing. And it looks like these are building another cohort. It looks like, well, get used to position. Yay! That's my firstborn as well. So him obviously having a recovery is good for us. You're recruiting armies. Why? You're preparing to face me. It's clear they're preparing. They've realized that we've got claims on them, and we've not stopped. We've not done anything to back down. They know we're going to attack. And I'm okay with that. Are you fucking kidding me? You're disloyal. Fine. I will give a character that had no single little bit of corruption. Just to make sure I can protect us. Blessing of Hermes should give us quite a bit more money. But we're also going to have to make sure. Let's see. Hopefully we'll have enough for this. No, apparently we've lost money. And there's the... So I bribed him when I didn't need to. That pisses me off to a great degree. Let's lower the aggressive expansion impact. Okay, it's December of this year we can declare war. And in December of this year, we destroy them. Gotta say, I'm looking forward to it. Though I'm not looking forward to continuing to lose such large sums of money. Oh well. I don't have any, and they've just destroyed all the 4 of those cohorts. But unfortunately for them, their time's over. So we could have force marched, but I'd rather. I know, as you can see, we're definitely going to hit them. Finland and troops mobilize. Finland Family Center are raising an army of. Oh, dreadful. So they've brought themselves an army, and we've destroyed this. So let's actually detach siege. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, we'll move over all there. This disloyal prick. He's beyond disloyal as well. A child is born. Good. Flocking to the banner. The honourable people of Crete have turned out in droves to set the renowned general. It's the renowned general. Lead his troops on the way to greater glories. A delegation from Epirus, have requested the honour of sending a number of their young men to join the army. Yeah, have them talk them around. This guy's a friend of our ruler, but he's not loyal to us. The irony is not lost on me. Though I do find it fucking hilarious. Okay, no, stop. I would say get a general there, but I really don't trust us getting a general there. All of our men must be brought over here to ensure these assholes don't survive. We are fighting Generalus and in a random formation, well, in the basic formation, but I must say we should win. We should win pretty handsomely as well. For now, I'm going to give us a commander. I'm going to give it commander just because I want to make sure we win that fight. Its roads is going to be the biggest issue because they obviously can recruit more men while we're winning this war. Just go mop both those armies up and then return to over there. You need to return to here as well. Please rise up before I leave. Good. That way, that province is just going to come straight under our fort's control without extra effort from us. Right. Actually, get to Knossos, please. So far, we're losing 3 gold a month, and we haven't really lost that much stuff yet. What else do I want? Morale recovery. I think that's definitely a great thing to go for, to be honest. Ooh, shit, I could have gone for siege ability. That'd have been way more useful. Deselect that prick. Right, I have 21 men. Can you build boats here? Of course you can. Build the trireme. What's this? So it's come to attention. Oh, okay, someone's siphoning funds. Only a real punishment will deter him. Yep. And then we'll get a new guy here. And once our ship's done, we can march on roads. So. The Rhodite army is going to just be sat on roads. So that it will be a definitive battle no matter what. We could just leave behind 1,000 men while we fight this war, like while we start this war off. Sorry, while we start the sieges off. But I don't want to leave any of our men behind. It's been hard enough to get us to this position. I don't want to fuck anything else up. So for now, we'll do whatever we need to do. Off we go. Ah, no, the Rhodians are, they're coming to me. Good. Good. Means you guys are dying quicker then, doesn't it? And there's the Rhodian fleet gone. Ah, shit. There we go. So we'll go straight to... Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, we could... Yeah, they're going to come back to us, apparently. So, we'll just let them come to me. I don't need to take this back, because the fort will do it for me. So, the first we need to make sure is we need to make sure we get Crete. And Achaia is no longer getting grain. Well, I'll just get grain from somewhere else. Everywhere has grain. Grain is not a resource I'm worried about. The Olympic Games. Yes, why don't we send this guy who's not even of my court? For now, we're sitting out. This war is more important. Oh, you dumb assholes. You separated your army over 2 islands. That is by far the dumbest thing you could have done. Because your army can't run away. Cultural osmosis. The tutor we have employed to oversee the education of our heir, Menelaus, is of sufficiently foreign culture to convince Menelaus that those ways are superior. If we let lessons continue, Menelaus is sure to begin emulating these foreign ways. If not, we are forced to deprive Demogenes of his position at court. Fire him immediately. You do not teach the king's son the wrong way. Straight over. I'm not going to stop on my assault. We're just going to keep attacking. And this guy's never going to have enough troops to force a civil war. Apparently he's not. He's just disloyal. Our religious advisor died. That's fine. So this is the battle that counts. At the moment, our positions don't clash, but they have a lot more discipline than me. The problem is, though, I have more men and better men. So unfortunately for them, they can run away. Not for long, though. Of course, this makes sieges a little bit easier. So far we have a 40% siege. What's that? Look at this. So we've got siege ability. I think that shortens the days. Yes, it does. Oh no, it doesn't. It does. I don't know what siege ability. It doesn't matter. We've got loads of points in our favor. It's not going to take long for a siege to be over. And once it is, I'm going to destroy these rebels, pirates, because they're technically in my way now. So I'd rather you were not existing there, rebels. So we need to start improving Phrygia's relations of us, because Phrygia is going to be our new best friend in terms of we're going to have a border with them. So best to shut your enemies up sooner rather than later. Eh? You can go back to Rob being annoying there for now. At the moment, we've got to make sure we go take this land. Peculate. Okay, so another asshole's embezzling. Well, and we're going to have this guy flogged. There we go. Alright, once we own these provinces, then the war is over. To be fair, the war would probably be over now, but I want to get peace with each of the 2 people individually. That way I increase the amount of money I make, which is always more fun. And for a country such as ours, increasing the amount of money we make... I would have to take it through here then. Are you fucking kidding me? Rhodes, you're going to become a client state of mine. Because I can't take your land. And that pisses me off greatly. I can take these, but I can't... What the fuck? No, I'll take the piece I got here. Rhodes will just have to become my client state for now. How loyal are you to me, Rhodes? Not loyal at all. Pyrrhus the Dumb. Apparently my guy's dumb. That's... I wouldn't say he's dumb. He just... we just want a war. A war against, well, more men, decent odds, and we beat the shit out of them. Let's improve the Rhodian opinion of us. So apparently we no longer get salt in our capital. Could get stone instead. Maybe a bit of hemp. Maybe some dyes, actually. You know what? In this province, our citizens are very unhappy, so let's get some dyes. From South Phoenicia. What tradition do we want now? Phoenician sailors, please. This prick's men are going to be disloyal to the day he dies, which is perfectly fine with me. Because he won't live a long life at that in that regard. All we need now is to secure the loyalty of Epirus. While we get enough relations to just integrate them. Until then, they will be kept as obviously our vassal, or tributary, or whatever the fuck. They do pay us tribute. Good for them. Civic advances, good for us. More money for us. That's tribute income. It's not really... Well, we may as well get that as well, but that's not what I was going to go for. I'd rather... Ooh, what's this one? Heavy cavalry discipline. Well, I don't have any... Oh, movement speed. No, we're getting that. Movement speed is way more important. Yeah, Phrygia's upset now that because we had a little bit of aggressive expansion. It'll go away. It's not a problem. Macedon just fucking hates me for some reason. The second I can, I'm going to improve opinion with them again. Our children aren't currently dying, which is good. I'd be better if this guy was better at his job, but I unfortunately can't get a better guy. There we go. Get quick march. Good. Feels good. Feels good to have quick march. Oh, we can arrange his gladiatorial debut. No reason to right now, though, so let's just leave it. Epirus is teetering between loyal and disloyal. We'll have rivals, why not? And we no longer get grain again here. Again, there's always going to be someone else to buy grain from. Grain being obviously one of the most abundant resources. This is not as good as owning Epirus, but Epirus itself. But I get we're doing all right. No, you are currently protected by Seleucid and Egypt. Ah, good for you, Macedon. Good for you. Apparently, Phrygia is outside of my diplomatic range. I honestly couldn't say how, but they are. Then would an increase in Diplo range help? We'd have to get tribute income or something of the like first. The second I can, though, Pyrrhus is dying. Or is getting annexed, shall we say. So, is there some trade routes we're missing? No, everywhere's loyal and has trade routes. We are currently culturally converting Crete. Though, sorry, wrong one. Because it's currently mostly all Cretan. And, well, I don't think there's enough Epirotes there, to be perfectly honest. So we're going to, you know, obviously put that into effect. So, did we get... No, we were 2 cities shy of becoming a regional power. 2 fucking cities. That hurts. Oh, Rome owns a random province over there. Good for Rome. Yeah, now we're at this point where can we expand? We desperately need someone to fall apart. Oh, we're going to lack someone to attack. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is an issue for the next part. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.